Hey Grace and Rodney, what made you choose Pache Built to do your project?
We chose it because we've been thinking about doing renos for a while. We've been in this house for about almost 9 years. We always knew that bathrooms were going to be the major milestone. We'd gone through a number of different builders, and finally, when we thought we were going to give up, we went down the avenue in Spotswood and saw signage of Pache Built, and we really appreciated the fact that sort of really, I guess, got us to pull the trigger to actually go along with you, because a local builder is one that you can trust, and the word of mouth is something that is worthwhile in terms of the assessment of whether they're the right fit for you.
And how would you describe the process working with us, the initial point of contact to the end?
You kind of want to have a gut feel, personality-wise, the person that you'll be working from day to day. From there, you kind of assess different things about the organization and their quality of craftsmanship. But what really got to us is the application Pache Built used to share information back and forth.
Just being prompt with responses and queries that we had, it was really appreciated. So good to know that this was one less thing to stress out about. So adapting it to the way and style that we like to operate was really key for how we succeeded in partnering with you guys.
What was your first impressions, and did they change over time?
I could tell that you were very engaged in making sure that your business ran as smoothly as possible, because it was initiation to actually sort of building up a clientele base and actually being able to demonstrate all the works as we progressed. And I appreciated the constant trades that you brought in. They were the same faces that came through, and so we felt very relaxed. We liked the relationship and friendships that we built over time, and that was going to be key for us. The same friendly smiles that my kids would also feel comfortable being amongst while the works were being done.
And did your impressions change over time, or pretty much?
I would say no. I mean, in the beginning, you kind of, what you provided to us and what you showed us from the initial onset till the end was very transparent, and we really appreciate that.
And consistency, I think. You know, obviously when you do big builds, there's a bit of sales showmanship that comes along, but I don't think that actually was your way of approaching clients. Legitimately, the person that we sort of engaged with from the onset was the person that we engaged with throughout the process of the build.
How would you rate the quality of work that we delivered?
If I had to rate the quality of work, I'd probably say a 9. There's always room for improvement. What you gave to us is what we expected. The craftsmanship was there. We really did like the sustainability aspect that you provided, organization and operational efficiency of using the Wonder app.
Wonder Build,
Wonder Build
yeah.
app was very useful to see everything from invoices to variations and all the communications running through there. It was very, very important for us.
Yeah, and I just love the fact that the tradies that you brought on were passionate about their craft and their specialization as well. Like attention to detail that each of the tradies put actually was very evident in the engagement that they had with us.
Were there any challenges in the project, and if so, well, how did you think we handled them?
I'd say if something was to stand out, the biggest hurdle that we had was probably the tap, where the plumbing was already fit off, and then little room to play between the basin and the...
Yeah, I really appreciated the fact that you had Irma, one of your key tradies. He came up with a great design solution that minimized wastage on materials, but also most importantly the wastage on our budget.
Finding solutions to small problems like that as a team is what made it a successful build.
If we're not working efficiently as a team, quite often it can be, not a pleasant experience, or the project might not turn out the way that you were hoping. Were timelines and budgets met?
Well, if I were to sort of just suggest to people that are looking to reno, I always sort of say build in a little bit of a 30%
Contingency?
Contingency, because you're never ever going to be able to plan for the unexpected. But for the most part, I think what we anticipated went ahead.
Did you feel supported and informed throughout the whole process?
I thought so. I'm a stickler for financial budget. Leaning into the difficult conversations and getting an outcome that was actually something that we both felt like we didn't get the short end of the stick financially on.
Yeah, Grace would be writing checks, and I'm more operations day to day. So when you would tell me, she would question it, but you were very good at explaining and breaking it down for us.
Being a working family where you've got 3 young kids that are trying to get out the door at the same time, that you are, the fact that you built in that time and buffer in the morning to explain it before we went out on our work days, I think that helped to sort of make sure that we were clear on what to expect.
Are you happy with the final result? And what do you like most about it?
Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll either sit here, I'll go to the bathroom, and I just stare at it. And I'm like, to see where it came from to what it is now is amazing to us. And for you to make our dreams come true means a lot to us.
Yeah. It's really important for my kids to show how we grew up, what's important to us, what does it mean to be a Filipino Australian. And I think each of the spaces have a bit of that story that tells. Without that, I don't think you could have created the recognition of all the creative ideas that we had to make this home really our home.
Well, thank you for allowing me to do your project. Finally, would you recommend Pache Built for your future projects or for other people? And if so, why?
For sure, like as I said at the start, it was very important for us to find local builders. For me, highly recommend Pache Built and yourself, Matt, for that next phase of their family lives.
No, thank you.
Could bump into you in the local pub, the Spotty pub, and the fact that we wouldn't go the other way or find another table away from you, that was the beauty of actually having a local builder.
Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.